Welcome back, Fresh Baked, to Walt Disney World. Welcome back to Epcot. As you may have noticed just now, we walked by that early entry sign. We are taking a much more casual approach to our day today here at Epcot. We're going regular standby. It's about, let's see, it is 8:30 in the morning. Not a resort guest on my first night here, so I don't have early entry. So we're just gonna do a 9 a.m. It's gonna be a much more typical guest experience, I think, here. Well, I don't know, maybe it's not typical. Maybe most everybody stays at the resort. It's a locals day, actually, is what I'm doing today. But we're gonna be rope dropping Epcot here at 9 a.m. And I think this day is just gonna be, a more casual drift through the park. Nothing, no real park science, although I do wanna, two things I wanna be doing today is finding out what Cosmic Rewind is like at 9 a.m., which I'm expecting nothing good. And then finding out, we'll do a test track, single rider again. And after that, the day is ours. And at 8:55, it looks like we're off. A slow and steady gait on our way to Cosmic Rewind, where I believe most of these guests are probably going to be going. I have no concept of what this is going to be like. I have never done this type of rope drop before, a proper, regular guest type rope drop. I've only ever done early entry. So my suspicions are that Cosmic Rewind is going to get most of the action, and I'm not seeing very many guests bearing right towards Test Track. Almost everyone is going to Cosmic, which actually, as we speak, at 8:57, the posted wait time is 40 minutes, which I have a hard time believing. By the time we get there, it's probably going to be an hour. Because there's got to be 15, 20 minutes worth of guests ahead of us. Yeah, hardly anybody's going to the right. Isn't that interesting? On our last visit, I said, you know what, it's probably going to be, Test Track is probably going to be the attraction. Now that it's been reopened, after having been closed, it's new, everybody loves it, high scores, rave reviews. No. And maybe because it's been here forever, and the Cosmic Rewind is still the new attraction. They still got it at 40 minutes. There's no way. I would be literally shocked if we're even in a door in 40 minutes. That door. Well, so far, color me shocked. Color me, I actually can't believe it. We're about halfway through the queue right now. We've done everything under the umbrellas. We got this other half to go, and it's been just 6.5 minutes, or almost, 7 minutes now. I figure 12 minutes to the door. Well, 14 minutes to the door is our pace. And the queues are moving okay. I'm seeing traffic moving in a number of different switchbacks, rather than, one moving and everything else is stuck. $16.53 into the interior queue. We were cruising through that until the very last switchback. Things slowed down quite a bit. I can only assume, I can only guess that it's, you know, lightning lanes are starting to show up a little bit. Because I was wondering, like, do they not? Because I know that a lot of lightning lane guests will rope drop their lightning lane here at Cosmic Rewind, but it looks like they're a little late doing that. But I think we're going to be in for a more than a 25-minute wait inside here.
As they coalesce into huge swirling clouds, gravity pulled them into larger, denser clusters. At the heart of these clusters, the temperature rose and the particles were compressed so tightly they fused, releasing enormous amounts of heat and light. This is how the very first stars in our shared universe were born. The early stars of our cosmos were enormous.
Sunsets and sunrises. The light casts moving shadows across the city, something Xandar is famous for.
The temperatures of wave are more subtle than the starred city on our hearts. One horizontal bar for forming, a T for denarian, a song for millennium.
Your eyes are not deceiving you. This has been a brisk moving queue. I literally am shocked. I said I would be shocked. I am literally shocked.
I went there as a kid, and I cannot wait to get to go back and ride Horizons. Also want to see the energy, dinosaurs, and of course, hear the Veggie Fruit.
Now, of course, it goes without saying your mileage will vary. I don't think this is indicative of what you would normally expect to find at 9 a.m. at Cosmic Rewind. I feel like this is an outlier. As a matter of fact, I'm checking the tip board right now, and it says Guardians is 110 minutes. So, I mean, it makes a difference, I guess, a few minutes, because we were near the front-ish of the rope drop queue. I would say there's maybe, you know, a few hundred ahead, maybe not even 100, 200. But behind us, there was quite a few guests, and there was probably even more still coming in. So I guess maybe they're just coming into Epcot a little more casually than they might at Disneyland for a rope drop. But yeah, 110 minutes now as I record this at 9:37 a.m.
I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, commander of the Nova Corps. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe, which an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts.
Welcome, people of Epcot, Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. I am very serious about this. Now, please step forward into the chamber. You're gonna love this. I mean, of course you did. Nova Prime, they're ready.
Excellent. What you see before?
Jump point.
It's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn of time, why?
To erase an error. Evacuation shuttle now. We'll follow with the plane when we get our power back. I mean, when we get our power back.
On our way to our vehicle now at 54 minutes. I will absolutely take that. I did not think that was even remotely possible. So it's like 40 minutes to the first pre-show, and then like 45 minutes of pre-show, and then we're to our vehicle here in just a minute.
Okay. The big thing. I see it.
Generator, it's the only way back.
I hate buildings.
Nobody's perfect.
really think they deserve to be called heroes? Do you see how they dress?
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
Okay, let's see. I can't wait to find out. What is standby? Now it's down to 60 again. Fascinating. But look at this. Look at the standby queue out here. So it's 60 now, but it's completely empty. They've got all this. They've got everybody in the building at 10:04 a.m. So what that's telling you, obviously, is that Lightning Lane has in fact showed up. Now it's really interesting that it could go from 40 to 110 back down to 60. I almost don't trust that. I almost feel like that's not accurate. Okay, so that's Cosmic Rewind this morning. I'm going to take a quick break, go get some of that cake toast, and then we're going to get into Test Track. Wow, how dramatic. Okay, let's go. Test Track, guys. Post and standby of 70. But we're not doing that. We're going single rider today. Rode this twice on our last visit. Thank you. And I mean, it's a small sample size, but I really think this might be my favorite attraction, at least at Walt Disney World, but perhaps anywhere. I love Test Track. Just about there at 12 minutes. This works just as well as it does at Radiator Springs.
Securely fastened, and your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle.
And now we set a course for the future.
Before we can visualize tomorrow. Woo, nicely done.
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them? Show me another. That looked good with the third row.
We only caught the back half of that, but as you can see by the gray nature of the clouds behind me, and it's early. It's still just 10:59. It's early for weather, I think. Normally, I mean, I'm not exactly a regular here, but my experience of late has been that, you know, the temperatures go up, the humidity goes up, and then it starts raining at like 3 or 4 o'clock. There's such a clock to it. But that's happening now. Now, there we go. So they've closed it, but thank goodness we got that in. That was, you know, that is one of the only attractions. There's not a lot of attractions that I could think of that I would ride twice in one day, that I would think about doing that. I would consider it. No matter how good they are, I would say, you know what, I'm good. I want to go do something different. But I could see myself going back to Test Track later on, because we're going to be doing 2 different shows here. I think later on we're doing a food and wine type video, even though it's been out for a little while. I haven't seen it yet. And I was looking at the book. There's some good looking food in there. Anyway, I digress. I can see myself coming back to Test Track for one thing that I think I'm going to have to do. Mission Space. I don't think I avoid this ride because I don't like simulators. I don't like things that are going to make me puke, but I've never been on it. And I have to know what this is like. I have to know what Mission Space is like. As I say this now, the rain is starting already. It's coming down right now. So I have to get in there. Do I go green? I think green is the not vomit side. Green? All right. I've been confirmed that the Earth mission, the green mission, is the one that I want if I do not want to puke. Although I could puke anyway. Luckily for me, it's a 10-minute standby. I have never been in this space before. Thank you.
Space training activities for all astronaut candidates.
Team number 5. How many? 6?
You're here today for flight training, the most thrilling experience that any astronaut candidate will ever have. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. But first, our flight director has some safety instructions for you. Lieutenant?
Remember the team number you're standing on. When the doors in front of you open, you will be directed to a flight station with that number on it. Those who are made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces or simulators should bypass this experience.
As you can see, astronaut flight training isn't like anything you've ever experienced before.
Why do they keep telling me to opt out? Why do they keep saying we should bail if this isn't for you? Because that's making me think that this is not for me.
You may exit the flight training area now. Ask a uniformed crew member for directions.
I will take that as a yes. You guys have one more video to watch up on the screen right here when the door opens up behind me.
Attention astronaut candidates. You have selected Green Team, less intense training. However, if you are made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces or simulators, you may exit the flight training area now. Ask a uniformed crew member for directions.
Literally, not gonna lie, I am literally freaking out a little bit right now. I've been building this up in my brain for a very long time about whether or not I can handle this, and I'm very, very nervous.
Okay, Lieutenant. Any final instructions for our new kids?
When the flight bay doors open, follow the markings on the floor to your capsule. Then move all the way across, taking your crew position in the cockpit, and stow all personal items in the compartment in front of you.
Pilot, the X-2 is an excellent ship. Your job will be to trigger first stage separation and trigger the landing sequence. Surgeon, how are we doing? All good for launch. A reminder, Commander. Your assignments are to activate flight sequence, and for landing, activate manual control.
Loading flight plan.
Engineer, just a reminder. You will activate the flight cameras when we reach altitude. You will also extend the wings for landing.
Okay. NGL. I really enjoyed that. That was cool. That was so Epcot, you guys. That was so Epcot. Oh my God. I know it was like, that guy's, I don't know how old that ride is. It's gotta be 40 years. But Mission Space, if you're a nostalgic lover of Disney parks, of Walt Disney World, or just Disney parks in general, if you love the nostalgia of it, this is, I don't know if you could do much better than Mission Space. That was incredible. And that, okay, obviously that was green. That was low impact, low intensity. I barely felt it. I was anxious for nothing. But it was just so lo-fi. That was great. Cinema. Man, we're just gonna keep doing things. Then it's been a little while that I've done. I have not been to the Nemo, whatever they call this, the seas. I haven't been here in 2 years, I think. I was not, however, expecting a 40-minute standby. Incredible to believe that this queue is moving slower than any other queue that we've been in all day, including Cosmic Rewind. I mean, it's not, we did single rider on test tracks, that doesn't really count in, Mission Space, but whatever, you get my point. It's 22 minutes. I'm not sure how much further we have to go, but this is going way slower than I thought. People are leaving. I've seen a bunch of people, but I don't know if you can see that light. Another group just left. There goes another one. That's like maybe the 5th group that is bailed. And another one. I'm getting concerned. 7 groups now, and we're not really moving. I feel like there's a breakdown, but normally Disney's pretty good about. And there goes another one. That's 8, 9. I think there's a breakdown. Oh, that sucks. I was really looking forward to this. There you go. I just looked at the app, and it's saying temporarily closed, but they haven't said anything. And more groups have left. But I don't understand why they're not announcing. He just told everybody to bail. They are dumping the queue now after, let's see, what is that? We're looking at 31 minutes. Yeah, it looks like, I think we're gonna get a lightning lane, which is unusual, considering we didn't even get really that, we got maybe halfway through the queue, I think. Would it be ridiculous if I used it for the Nemo Seas when it reopens? All right, got my lightning lane. I have no idea what the equivalent attractions are for that, but I'm probably gonna use it for the seas anyway when I get back. But we got a little bit of time left before we head out of here, so I think I'm gonna close. Another thing I've only done one time is that Journey of Water, Moana's Journey of Water. I loved this attraction the first time I went through. It starts off slow. You're like, oh, this is kind of meh. But it's showing you like the process of how water gets transformed through the world. And by the time I was done, I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. Because I heard a lot of good things about it. I'm like, people were talking about like this is a big deal, but I was unimpressed for the first 5 minutes or so, but check this out. cool part about these streams right here in this section is that not all of them are precise. They don't all land right in the thing. So it creates a lot of splashing and you can get hit, like right now. Like sometimes they'll land a little bit short. See that? That's so cool. Oh! Sometimes they intersect and they hit each other and it all trots down right here in the middle. There he goes. Now I don't know if I've got reminders on there, but all these rides that we're doing, all the experiences that we're having today, and going forward throughout our trip through Walt Disney World this week, you're seeing just the highlights, but we're putting on, you know, the full experience, the full ride through, or in this case, the full Journey of Water experience. We're putting that on our sister channel, Tours Departing Daily. You might see that there's a little icon. Now in the avatar, there's two avatars. There's our avatar plus our sister channel, Tours Departing Daily avatar, and you can easily, you know, follow us to that channel as well and subscribe there, or look for the cards. Hopefully, I'm going to try to remember. Hopefully, I'm putting the cards up there as well to signal that we have the full experiences here, or on our other channel, Tours Departing Daily. And I just checked the app, and the Seas is already back open with a 5-minute standby, so I can walk on and not even have to worry about using our lightning lane. But I don't know, again, I don't know how useful that lightning lane is going to be elsewhere in the park. Certainly I can't use it for something like Cosmic Rewind or Test Track.
I can help. Where? I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Jellyfish!
Did you know yesterday 18,257?
Now there is a lot more to see here. That's just half the show. We're gonna probably come back and look at this later. I, however, need to break from this show. This is gonna be the end of this show. I'm heading over to the Poly to check in at our DVC suite. Adam has invited me to join him. Adam Nulu has invited me to join him at the DVC suite at the Poly, so that's where I'm heading next. Stay tuned for that video, and also our subsequent video coming later tonight. We're gonna come back here and get a little food. It's food and wine. We'll do a little bit of that. And by the way, you may have noticed, we've been here now for 4.5 hours, right? Let's see. And we have not even haven't even seen the World Showcase. We'll be doing that later on this afternoon too, as we're going through the food, and we'll enjoy some of that as well, so stay tuned for that. And then obviously, as I mentioned before, check out Tours Departing Daily. There's a link in the description, plus the little avatar thing you can click now. We've got that going, and it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Bake.